talk about something that keeps coming up with people, with my clients. So I think that there are a lot more people in recent days going through some kind of, I feel like we're all going through some kind of spiritual transformation in the world. There's a lot going on, right? And there's been a lot going on for 2 years. And a lot of people are talking about the overthinking. A lot of people are saying that their brain feels like it's constantly going, like they can't turn it off. And sometimes that's considered anxiety. But this time it just feels different. It feels like there are like more than normal amounts of people talking about this where they can't even sleep because their brains are just going. And if you're one of those people, I really think that part of the issue that's going on here is that if you are having a lot of these, constant thinking, overanalyzing, just rumination, thoughts going on so much so that you can't sleep, you can't concentrate, you need to try to ground yourself, okay? The way you ground yourself, tons of ways. If you Google it, tons of ways to ground yourself. I'll tell you a couple. You can walk barefoot in the grass, barefoot in the grass. Get yourself out in nature and breathe. You can just breathe. Do some deep breathing and get yourself grounded. You can do that little exercise where you, the 5 senses, right? 5 things you can see, and 4 things you can smell, and 3 things you can hear, and 2 things you can taste, and the other one is touch. So 1 thing you could touch. When you do that 5 senses exercise, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, it brings you into present time. And that's what the whole point of grounding is, right? Get present, be here now. You might say, Cindy, what are you talking about? Like, of course we're here now. No, you can be here and not be here. Okay? Have you ever driven to work and you get to the parking lot and you're like, whoa, I don't even remember how I got here. You were just, kind of in autopilot, right? A lot of us live our lives in autopilot. So you want to get here now. You want to get present. Okay, that's the first thing. And then you want to try to shift from being in your brain, in your head, down to your heart. Just try it. It sounds a little woo-woo. It sounds a little weird, but it works. It works for me. It works for a lot of people. And I think a lot of people are, they don't think about doing that. And so they stay in here and they're losing it with it. People are really annoyed with this. So try to go from your brain, staying in your brain, to the thinking, to the logic, to the analyzation. Go down into your heart, and just sit there for a minute and just listen. Just wait. Try to stay present, grounded, stay in your heart, and see what happens. It'll be very interesting. And write it down. Write down the things that you hear. Because you really can, it's hard to explain this, but you really can hear from your heart. You can hear things. You can hear yourself, right? You can hear your deepest desires and passions and who you are. All of that's in there. That's the spiritual part of us, okay? Just try it, okay? Because I think a lot of us are struggling with this and nobody's really talking about it, okay?